Welcome, as it's time, as we go to the Iron Authority in the continent of Taldore, within the world of Exandria, within what is come to be known as the Baloverse itself. Our crew is deep in the Iron Authority, in what is known as the City of the Dead, where the idea between those that are dead and those that are living is very, very close. And people will often walk around and still live with their dead, but properly preserved relatives. And it is into this culture our friends here have been thrust and following up some leads to get some equipment that is necessary for disguise, as well as some papers that give them access to another city. They have become to work for an individual who has hired them and offered to pay them fairly handsomely to gave some specific instructions to not open up some product of spice and such things, and also to immediately escort them as quick as possible to the city using the caverns and tunnels of, as he said, potentially of death that lie beneath the mountains here. As all this was going on, he so asked them to follow up on a lead of a individual who had seen a layer that she was interested in. However, a contact reported back that they had not, that the person who had they had given, they felt, had a demise of sorts. Wanting to know more about this, we investigated the person's house, found Bane Inquisitors all over the scene, and learned from them that recently seems like this has been assault. They had been signs and sightings oh gosh, of spice carts on the premises, and with all this information plus a puzzle of a painting, they have made their way out and away back to their kind of inn away from home of Death's Kiss. And it is there that now they hold up and prepare to rest. So you're in this room. You can have this before you rest, after, however you'd like to do it, but just what are some things you'd like to accomplish in your inn?
So it doesn't help the vibe that is called Death's Kiss, right? Like that doesn't help. I think that's part of what threw me when we got here. Right? I'm okay now, though.
Yeah, Death's talk doesn't sound that good.
I mean, it sounds better, though.
Deathly chatterbox.
Yeah.
We'll have to do some rebranding.
Yeah. I just feel like it needs something different.
So, besides the rebranding of our new establishment, what should our next steps be? Should we find these carts? Or...
Yeah, I feel like we have to follow these threads while we build the information we need to actually do our mission. And I feel like it's as good a thread as any.
Yeah, I guess a bigger question also would be if we want to inspect what is in those cards.
I mean, I definitely want to know, but we definitely will lose the contract if we do, right?
I assume there were multiple cards, and if, let's say, tragically one of them were to be lost during our fierce attempts at defending the entire shipment, well, it's just
or break
unfortunate.
Open, right?
Yes.
Like things break open all the time, right?
rabid wolves come out of nowhere and attack the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Terabell happens, and like sometimes things get punched.
What are you talking about?
Just if a crate needed to be punched open, I just know who to call, is I guess what I'm saying.
Oh, so I would just answer?
Well, I mean, you usually answer when we call.
Yeah, well, usually it's because you all do stuff that I need done too, and yet we're sitting here and this place still hasn't been burnt down.
I forgot about the burning.
Yeah, you
Well,
forgot it.
we were gonna change it, right? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that can be arranged.
Well, what are we waiting for? I followed you all, we all did something, and we're still sitting here and this place is still standing.
Well, it affords us some necessary security measures, at least for the time being. But after we have no use for it, I mean, everyone here can be destroyed if that's what you wish.
That's so casually. We can literally murder everybody. It's cool.
How much longer?
Well, it can't be any more than a week or two. We have other pressing matters.
You have 5 days. And then this place falls.
That seems like a reasonable deadline.
To be fair, our shipment travel is supposed to be 7 days.
So perhaps it'd be more about like upon return from our other task, then we would deal with the inn and its staff and those who patron it.
5
Yes,
days.
that's excited. But time is so curious. Perception
It
of
is.
time.
Suddenly I think it's 4. Is it still curious?
Oh no!
It's a difficult question for me to answer. My perception of time is quite skewed.
Would you say it's skewed more to 3?
Wonderful.
I have full faith that the prophecy will endure regardless of our specific choices here, but I was hoping that we might do more to secure the loyalty of our new companion as well. Perhaps Tarahi could speak with Mr. Waffles. I find Mr. Waffles to be surprisingly adept at the art of interrogation.
Wait, you want me to go beat up the owner?
Oh, no, I mean, our little goblin fellow who has apparently been tailing us, unbeknownst to us for some time, and now wishes to join our cause without really any meaningful explanation. I thought perhaps Mr. Waffles could help discern his motivations.
Only if he's asked for.
Joe Gumbo, would you like to meet Mr. Waffles?
Joe Gumbo doubts so.
Brother, I don't think he wants to meet Mr. Waffles.
Nobody should be forced to meet Mr. Waffles.
That is fair and reasonable. Joe Gumbo, what is it that you do want, though? What is your reasoning for attaching yourself to our mission?
Joe Gumbo want gold. Joe Gumbo see dummies go into the very bad, deadly place and somehow not die to dumbness. So Joe Gumbo figure Joe Gumbo make a bunch of money.
So Jogumbo followed us because they wanted to rob our bodies if we died.
Joe Gumbo would kill you, not help you, if that be the case.
Okay, good.
Why, Joe Gumbo asked why Joe Gumbo heal you if Joe Gumbo want you dead.
Because Jogumbo wants gold, and it'd be easier to get the gold off us if we were dead.
Joe Gumbo asked how healing kills.
Not healing. Never mind. I'm glad you assisted us, Jogumbo.
Yes, we're all quite grateful. It would make the matter of balancing the sort of prophetic elements easier if I knew which deity had sent you, who responded to my call for aid.
Joe Gumbo asked who Deirdre is.
So you weren't compelled by some divine power to assist us, or no supernatural force?
Joe
Whisked
Gumbo
away,
just
or-
bored.
Oh no. Well, that's upsetting.
Brother, maybe they just don't realize the deity had sent them. She winks at you.
Yes. Oh, yes, of course.
Joe Gumbo not know any Deirdres.
Never mind, you're right.
Oh, well, I am quite exhausted from our exploits, so I will turn to slumber if there's no other business to address.
That sounds mighty good.
All right. In that case, you can go down for your long rest.
Joe Gumbo brew lots of potions.
Very good.
Is that thing you gave me gonna like blow up within a certain time frame?
No, it just becomes inert. So I'm making you another one, and I'm pretending it's the same one.
Okay.
It'd be funny if the bombs exploded, though.
Tara wakes up and scratches out 5 and puts 4.
Jinx wakes up and looks at her. I thought it was 4 already.
Yes.
I scratch out 4 and put 3.
Yes. Oh no.
Everyone else, rise and shine. Have a big day ahead of us.
Let's chase some carts or, whatever.
Would it be unreasonable for me to attempt to divine the contents of these cards?
And what spell are you looking at?
Oh, contact other plane.
I mean, I guess you could.
But I mean, for the group, like, do you think that would violate the spirit of his instructions to not peek?
I feel like you said don't open them.
You're not physically doing it, so if you have, I mean, go for it, brother.
Well, it's usually I'm quite flippant about it, but more recently there was some kind of direct address when I reached beyond this plane, and which was upsetting. And so,
Like they knew you?
I mean, yes.
Well, that's not good.
What? If
Have I
Nona
ever
is
heard
strong,
of anything like that happening before in the use of that spell? Have I ever heard of anybody like getting identified that way?
I mean, I think the spell is like fairly rare, so only
Okay, so I've never heard.
a lot of
Okay.
no.
Then I'd say it's probably fine.
yeah, if no one objects, Balin's gonna begin his little bloodletting ritual to cast contact other plane.
Sounds good. Let's do the intelligence save.
While he's doing that save, Dewdrop is trying to keep a very, very close eye on Palin for any sort of bad reaction that he's trying to hide while he's getting information that I can't hear.
I've been the picture of transparency.
No, I know.
I would never conceal something. Oh, Matt, I got a natural 20 on the save.
You.
Oh.
33.
That case, there is. I guess, Palin, you hear a crack. Those stone is breaking. And within the circle, Dewdrop, you're watching as you see 26 other Palins sitting in the circle with him.
Okay, great.
And the 27 sit. And Palin, you hear your voice resounding time and time again. What do we need of us?
Oh, what a irregular but welcome occurrence. I'm curious to know what is within these spice carts that we've been tasked with escorting.
These are yes or no's, right?
Oh,
Yes, they are.
yes, no, maybe, never. Yeah, like short stuff. Okay. Is there? Yeah. So he'll ask. These carts that we've been tasked with escorting, do they contain something dangerous, if released?
No. Only dangerous to the authority.
Oh. Well, that's a happy surprise. And our benefactor who tasked us with these errands, can he be trusted to act against Prince Hadar?
If he thinks it's fruitful.
I see. And do we still have more than a month before the Titan wakes?
If left alone, and all those who could interfere do not.
Well, that seemed quite pointed. I appreciate it. Is anyone actively searching for the Titan?
We do not know.
We do not know. We do not know. Then I do not. I don't know. Anyone else have a little gimme that they want?
Are you asking in character?
Yeah.
Ask them if Adora Bell's okay.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Is Adora Bell hale and healthy?
One of them is missing something, but they live.
I'll relay that answer verbatim. Balin knows that he often miscommunicates with Dara.
Is that 5? Just make it
I think
clear.
that's 5.
All right. Then they all answer at once. I must get back to the missions. As they vanish.
Balin, are there normally that many of you involved in that process?
No. It's the first time that I remember encountering a manifestation of the self.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, do we go beat up this cart?
In a matter of speaking, yes, I think so.
Cool.
Tara, did you have reason to be concerned specifically about
Well,
Adora?
yeah. I mean, she kind of, ran off to the Underdark.
Oh. Not the most hospitable terrain.
No.
Well, she does still live, although something has been taken. Or she's missing something.
Maybe her glasses?
Yeah. It could be something relatively benign, such as a belonging, yes.
She could be missing you.
Let me roll for psychic damage real quick.
Maybe. But whatever.
Well, we've clarified our patrons' loyalties to some degree. We know that what we will be escorting is a threat to the Iron Authority. It sounds like we can proceed without further delay.
If it's a threat to the Iron Authority, shouldn't we take that into our advantage?
I mean, when do we beat up the Iron Authority?
That's a good question. At what point will we have enough leverage to strike openly?
I'm more worried about, if whatever we give them, they take, and then we're not able to get back. We lose out on that chance to use it against them.
Mhm.
Maybe once we further ascertain what these items actually are, we could make that decision.
All right, so where are we going right now?
To meet the people we were supposed to escort.
All right, so let's do it. Right?
Before we go, though, I think some of us should try to devise a plan. Maybe a trap we could lay upon our own cavern without them realizing it.
Oh, as a way to trigger.
As a way to find out what's inside and maybe get our hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what you know, you are basically escorting this by yourselves.
So there may be no witnesses, but we'd want some kind of plausible deniability.
I mean, I don't mind going to go do it. I can go get the cart, move it wherever, and then we're done.
But what about the people that are in charge of the cart? We're supposed to escort them in their cart.
All right, so
I thought it was just the cart. I didn't realize we were.
Oh, is it just the cart?
Yeah, it's several hand carts that you all will be dragging through the tunnels.
But no other people will be with
Correct.
them. Okay.
And the consequences for failure are just that we don't get paid.
And you'd break
That
their
we know.
trust here.
Yeah.
Like, this person's getting you access. He knows your disguisers. He's giving you hats to disguise. Like, you've been getting a little deep with him.
And he's cool, you know. He's a cool NPC. I just like him.
Yeah, we just want to keep those around.
You know, I like his like mulled blood wine stuff that he has. Well, the escort, I mean, the journey's obviously very dangerous. For him to need to commission those services, perhaps there'll be a natural threat in which we can allow one of them to accidentally be damaged. And I can modify everyone's memory so that we don't remember our ill intent
For example, yep.
as an option.
no.
It was the most minor of tweaks, just like the scope of this conversation or the event itself. Just it's not painful. You wouldn't feel a thing.
Well, maybe I'll go poke it in your brain.
If this is some kind of exchange, well,
As long as I go first.
yeah. Point is
That's
taken.
All right, so we got these carts. We need to move them. They're not going to move themselves. We got to get them through this area. I mean, it sounds like we have a plan.
Pretty straightforward. I don't think we need to overthink it.
Palin has like a whole chart full of. It's like a trifold, a pamphlet of alternative plans. Oh yes, of course.
Folding his pointer back up.
Mm-hmm. His arcane laser pointer.
Well, I vote that we go do a job and get paid.
Seconded.
Let's go then.
Cool.
Joel Gumbo make potions. Hope you not die.
Me too. I hope we don't die.
Well, as long as we go down swinging.
But Joe Gumbo say, if live, swing longer, swing more.
I mean, I'm in favor of living.
Palin's just looking down at the broken chest figure of Mihan that now crudely resembles Joel Gumbo and is like despairing at this substitution that's been made.
I'm still playing with one of the pieces.
Yeah.
It's a broken nun piece.
Mhm.
Oh no!
I think I accidentally broke this one, Balin.
Oh no, no harm done. That path is closed to us. And I had such grand plans, but wizards are known for their secrets and their contingencies, and we will find a way to persevere.
Who's that one over there? And points to one with antlers.
Oh, well, that was my teacher, I suppose you could say. The most terrifying mage I've ever encountered that I can recall. Perhaps you'll have an occasion to meet soon.
I doubt it. I don't really go in the same circles as mages.
Well, she kept the most unusual of company, so...
Obviously.
So Gumbo,
Balin, do you need some heat?
itself.
Sorry, what was that, Bertha?
Dewdrop was just asking Palin if he needed some healing after that burn.
Oh, yeah, always. Maybe regeneration.
This is an interesting chess set you got. I'll buy it from you.
It's quite sentimental.
Well, most of the pieces don't look in good shape.
No, they are heavily degraded, though their original form is no longer clear. You'll see that they have been adapted. A helpful reminder in that way.
Joe Gumbo asked if Taki Man consider bag. Drop less, break less.
I can get you a bag for your birthday or something.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Palin just thinks to his his multiple chess sets that he have is full of broken splinters at this point.
All right. Well, I guess we can get going. I'll buy you something on the way.
That would be much appreciated. And Chogambo, is there anything that you require your method for creating your materials? Is it cost intensive?
Joe Gumbo accept money for services. Yes.
It's somewhat primitive, combining physical components. I could teach you a more expedient way of manipulating the arcane if you're interested.
Joe Gumbo don't deal with snobs. Joe Gumbo charge you twice now.
I think it's like the days, Palin. It's just going to get worse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Taki Man can have healing potion for 100 gold.
Anything else before you go to get the carts and all that?
Rest of party get friends and family discount. Free unless give Taki Man.
Nice. Let's go.
In that case, you stand. People meet you and hook you up with the carts of the spice. So my mind's all right. All right. The man said that you knew what you were doing. Here is the entryway through the tunnels, and for the most part, last all the information goes, some of the tracks definitely make it to the city.
Cool. Yeah.
You might have to reopen a few, so be ready.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Any ideas what we might expect to run into?
Those who see things we don't think ever make it back.
Oh, all right. Good to know.
All right, so then you begin to head into. Yes. Oh, this is about a 7-day journey here. What?
Terabell's countdown is.
Well, you knew this. Terabell knew it was 7
Yeah,
days.
Yep.
Joel Gumbo
Mark
asked
him
if
down.
Taki Man magic's so good.
She
why
said
take
she's
7 days.
But when you're there, by the time you get back, it's going to be 20 days past Terabell's deadline. It's fine. Everyone's like, "Yep, we'll figure it out, Terabell," as we go on 7-day journey.
How many crates are there, or how many? What's it?
There are 6 hand carts.
And how heavy are they?
Each one has about 250 pounds of spice.
Awesome.
All right. So does everyone grab theirs and begin moving?
Yeah.
Jinx takes hers and her brother's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking for something that doesn't exist on here.
Don't worry, brother. I can move this for you.
Yeah, I'm most grateful. If you become wary, perhaps I could summon a creature from one of the outer realms to assist for a few hours. Just
I
let me
need
know.
the exercise.
Yeah.
Just don't get us lost, okay?
Joel Gumbo remembered to give Taki Man this. Just hands him a vial that's still unlabeled.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'm not at all skeptical of its contents.
Gone over my spell list twice. There's not a carry thing spell, so I guess I'm lifting this.
I think I had disc, the floating disc thing, but maybe not. Nope, definitely not.
Shame by Shauna.
How much does it weigh?
250 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's way past Azel's carrying capacity, but I guess it's hand cards, so it's like not.
Yeah, the hand
actually
cart, you
hard.
can still do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terabella just is like carrying it. Isn't even breaking a sweat. Hurry up, everybody. We got a deadline.
All right. There's no light here. And do you have dark vision?
I do not. I can cast it though. Let me just
How
make
long
sure.
does it say it?
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
8 hours, I think.
8 hours. Yep.
Go gumbo, gobbo, gobbo, see good and dark.
Oh yeah, Palin doesn't have dark vision either.
I believe I can cast one for you if you'd like.
Yeah.
Done.
Historically, I just like cling to someone with dark vision.
Yeah. Totally. That's my usual MO too. But this will give us 8 hours of travel.
All right. Then, since we're operating without light source, Dewdrop can go ahead and give survival with disadvantage.
That's me talking with mute on. I got a 21.
In that case, you. As you begin moving through these vast tunnels, you start to see possibly what is meant. Sometimes it's one big, large tunnel with several small, and then it'll end in what looks like a stone wall with about 27 different choices. Exploring them left and right, you see some combined down. And then some look like they once led somewhere and have been destroyed. Eventually, figuring out which ones to pick leads you once more into sometimes very large spaces. So it's very slow moving, attempting to find precisely. But judging from wind and such things, and the way the breeze flows, Dewdrop, you're able to somewhat successfully get everybody through, and
Nice.
so far together, at least for this day. And as you've been traveling, you see bleached bones of various what you assume to be creatures, humanoid creatures, just skeletons. You think the first 4 or 5 hours you've probably seen about 200 different ones.
200. Jeez.
You travel, and then pushing further ahead, you find 3 ways. Well, I would say kind of the main path still continues. Along the walls are what look like to be almost like as if someone dripped rock and made like little abodes to sleep in. And then there appears to be a very old, seemingly abandoned camp. And then finally, what looks like dugout holes and caves that you can see the remnants of people having stayed there, but no other creatures. This is about the time you would take your rest for the day.
Does the first things you described, the stones, those does that look like something somebody shaped, or does that look like something that was naturally formed?
Looks like it was shaped with a lot of purpose. So it has like a somewhat natural, like drippy look, but I mean the structure looks engineered.
Interesting.
Could
Look
Joe
like-
Gumbo make an investigation check to determine its purpose?
Sure. Yeah.
Joe Gumbo probably don't get it. Rolled 11.
Yeah, it's kind of a mystery. I mean, looks like it is definitely possible to sleep within it. That's about it.
Huh.
Aso recalls hearing about from our patron that stone-shaped monsters, and she's very paranoid. Can I make a claw attack against one of the rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can figure this out. Sorry, D&D Beyond isn't really working. I'm just going to roll this. 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
That is a 4 points of damage.
Okay. You kind of break a piece of it, exposing the side. The stone rings out.
Oh, great! It's not alive.
Were you expecting it to be?
Well, we did hear from our patron that there are like monsters who look like stones. So, that's just being a little cautious.
Excellent. And the parts that look like they're carved out in the wall, does that seem like the same process carving these out, or does that look like it was a little like clawed out
Looks like they were done with tools.
tools?
Why do we keep going?
You'd be passing into exhaustion.
Yeah, we need to rest. If
Well, I don't
I
like
can
to
give
rest,
us-
like here.
I can give us a little bit of shelter when we decide to rest here, or wherever it is. But I don't have the ability to like make a mansion like mages can do or anything like that. But I can give us a little bit of shelter. Is this the first spot that's looked campable?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Does everybody think?
I think we find another place to rest.
Well, just like I said, well, if you guys want to pray, you can. It'd just be the exhaustion. So that's Terabel saying, wanting to go on.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the only place that we've seen lately that looked at all campable. Not that it doesn't look like a horrible death trap too.
I'm still exhausted from that fight already. I don't think I could keep going right now.
Well, these stone structures, they look well fortified. They seem most comfortable.
Well, you've probably never slept in a cave like this.
That's true. I'm quite inexperienced with suffering
I
through these kinds of conditions.
I don't recover well normally from exhaustion.
Above table, I can cast Tiny Hut if that's helpful to anyone. But I still think it sounds like we need to choose like a site to do this.
Yeah. What does Tiny Hut do?
It's just like a 10-foot radius dome that up to 9 medium-sized creatures can fit inside. And then we can see through the dome, but other creatures and objects are barred from coming in. However, spells and other magical effects can sometimes like seep in. Or no, they're not supposed to extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spells can't be cast through, and it protects you from the environment.
Yeah. But things like breath weapons would go through.
Yeah. I was like, I know a Draco Lich definitely got us through one time. But yeah, I can do that.
Terabo, would you like to stay in Palin's dome?
As long as it's not out here.
Alright, very well. Could I cast the tiny hut within the caverns then, Matt?
So which one are you going towards?
Was there a cave option?
Yeah. So okay,
Yeah,
so
it's like near the mouth of the cave, I guess. And I'll ritually set a alarm spell at the entrance. No, I'll probably set it farther in if there's a suitable space.
Yeah. All right, cast a spell, and whatever you guys would like to do. Watches, any conversations?
Jinx will take second watch.
I can take it first.
I'll take third. Is it completely dark in the cave, Matt?
Yes.
I'll take third.
I can drop another dark vision on each of us before I go to bed.
Joe Gumbo will go with third.
I'll help with second.
Very good. Then I think for that, I'm just gonna have to take an early break here, and then we will come back.
Okay.
Alrighty. So. Just looking over the private chat. Very fun. All right, so we're doing tiny hut.
Tiny hut, yeah.
Okay, cool. Or where the cave structures were as it goes up. Any watches? What would you like to do here?
Dewdrop's taking first watch.
I think I will be too.
Nice.
Who do the first watch then? Anything that you two want to talk about?
Dewdrop.
What's up?
Were those people in the chessboard real people?
You know, I got the feeling I recognized some of them. But I don't know more than that. A few of them did look familiar.
Does that mean we're all chess pieces?
Well, if you think about the prophecy that Palin's always talking about, if a prophecy can be true, then in a way, yeah, we are. I don't like that.
But according to the chess, doesn't that mean all of his prophecies keep failing?
Yeah.
Like all the pieces keep falling apart.
But would it look different if there was no prophecy, or the prophecy was different? Or, I mean, adventurers have lives filled with danger. I don't know. I don't know what I put in this idea of a prophecy or not, but I do know that I recognize some of those pieces.
So all those people that fell apart, did they all die?
That I don't know. There's a lot of pieces in there I don't recognize.
Did I see any of the pieces that I definitely know was someone that I used to travel with that would be... Actually, I don't even know if I know that anyone I used to travel with would be dead necessarily.
I mean, Tara pointed out the pieces for Esme and Shauna, which they're obviously...
Which I definitely was familiar with.
Yeah, and they're not dead. It's just...
Yeah.
They're no longer
As far...
central.
Yeah. And I don't really know what happened with them. Okay. So yeah, I mean,
From the ones that I recognize, as far as I know, they're not dead. So it could be the broken pieces are, symbolic of the fact that they're not in the quest anymore. I'm really not sure.
So,
prophecies aren't my...
Why did they all quit?
Well, I mean, I can tell you just from the people that I used to know that were in this group, they all had 100 other things that they needed to be doing too, myself included. I had to leave for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a prophecy, why'd they all quit?
Maybe whatever they felt like they had to do seemed more important than the prophecy.
Well, can't you just ask them?
I can't. I don't have that ability. I'm certain we could probably ask. Are you concerned that this is a death mission, or that the prophecy's not going the right way?
I want to know what they know about Palin, because I'm not dumb. Like, I get that he wanted to trick me to come out here so that I won't burn down the building.
Well, I mean, we had to come out here no matter what. The building burning down, I think, was just I think it was a great coincidence to keep us from having that building being burnt, but I think we had to come here anyway.
Yeah, but did he also try to trick them?
I don't remember Palin ever trying to trick me.
Well, that's why you're still here.
If I didn't trust Palin, I wouldn't be here.
So
That's
what
not to
they
say
don't-
I'm not watching him closely, because I think he's involved in things that might be tricking him, but I
So-
don't think he's trying to trick us.
So why don't you ask all those chess pieces what they know? Because they clearly know something.
I could. I don't think I have the ability to do that, but we can
Aren't
find
you
a way
like-
to do that.
I thought you
I
were
am
like a wizard or something.
I'm super powerful. It's just that my powers are don't include talking to people who are far away.
You can't make a phone call? Or...
Just looking through my mental list. I keep a mental list of all the things I can do, and just kind of scrolling through it right now. And I'm fairly certain there's nothing in here about calling people long distance.
So what can you do?
Oh man, you want to be a dragon tomorrow? I can make you a dragon.
Wait, you can turn me into a dragon, but you
Yeah,
can't talk
don't.
to somebody?
Isn't it? Doesn't it feel strangely arbitrary?
It's really weird.
It's strangely arbitrary, some of these things. Yeah. But if it's important to you to learn what they know, we can try to find out.
I just don't
Do
want to.
you want? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I just don't want any surprises.
Do you not want Palin to know that you're trying to find this out?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think about it. Let me think about how I could do it. I
Because,
don't have an immediate answer.
He'll do like trickery and stuff, you know? And then he'll dress up like the people, you know? And I'll try to be like, I want to talk to this nun. And then he'll show up in a nun outfit.
Yep.
And I'll be like, I won't know. Because he's like
How
a
would we
master
know?
of disguise.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's possible. Okay. Yeah. As long as you don't need to know tomorrow,
No.
we can figure this out.
Yeah.
But I don't have a way to do it immediately. I can think about it.
All right. You know what? We'll have a code word for it
Okay.
so that nobody knows about it.
Gotcha.
We'll call it Operation Do We Trust Pay? No. Operation I don't know. Come up with a good name.
Yeah. How about we just call it the super secret thing?
Good
Then
idea.
nobody knows who it is. Nobody knows what we're talking about. We can say, "Hey, remember the super secret thing?" And then we can remember that we're on that.
Then people
Now-
know not to ask because it's a secret.
It's a secret, right? It's right in the name. So perfect. And I want you to know I am keeping an eye on Palin. But like I said, I do trust him. I'm a little worried that he's plugged into things that could be dangerous and that could be tricking him and that kind of thing. And so that's more what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Palin betraying us. It's just, I think he's in a dangerous spot with this. But I will keep an eye on him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you watch my back and I'll watch your back.
Got it. Absolutely and always.
Give me perception checks with disadvantage.
I normally have advantage. Can I have a regular roll?
Yeah, sure,
Or-
sure. Roll.
Okay. 19.
Mine is 14.
God. I saw a 33 come by, but that must have been for somebody else.
Not me.
All right. I'd say as you look, every once in a while, just out of your vision, you just see like rock fall from the nearby walls. The dust kicks up a bit, and near the dome, you can see 3 sets of footprints that were not there before.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I don't either. I told you there was something about this place.
For sure.
I think they wanted people to sleep there so they could slice their throats. We'll just let the others know when they wake, or the next watch know.
Yeah. Looking at the footprints, humanoid, boots. Like, what am I seeing there?
Looks like bare feet, one with claws.
I'm getting Gollum vibes from that one.
Precious.
But we didn't hear or sense anything when. But they're definitely new. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should let anyone do a solo watch tonight.
Well, who do we wake up next?
I forgot who said they wanted to go next, so I think we can wake anybody up.
Hazel.
It's up to us.
I go up to Aesol. Aesol.
Okay. Is it
Yeah.
my turn to take watch?
Yeah, but you need to know something.
What is it?
All right, so there's some footprints out there.
Footprints.
Yeah, I'll point them out to you. So they just kind of appeared. I think some invisible people are walking around out there. And I think they mean to slice our throats.
That's very ominous. Yeah, I think I will keep a close eye on it.
But I think you should probably have a partner for your watch. I'm not keen on anybody being out here alone. Did anybody in your recollection volunteer?
Jinx, I think.
All right. Dewdrop will go to wake Jinx and then sort of hesitate out of fear that like Jinx is gonna like sort of jump up and he'll kind of cough loudly in her vicinity, but not quite right up to her. Jinx.
She kept up right next to you.
Oh God! Yeah, it happened.
What's going on? Wait.
It's watch time.
Oh, okay.
There's
Thought
definitely
you're dying.
something.
I heard your cough.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. It's been just a little bit of a thing from the dust. But there's definitely something out there. We've seen some footprints, but we didn't see them get made. So you and Aesol really need to be on high alert out there. There's something out there for sure.
Yeah, don't ask about the super secret thing.
Yeah.
All right,
What's
good
your
night.
seat? Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Night. Hey, Aesol.
Yeah?
What do you think about my brother's prophecy?
I have no idea why he thinks everything is divinely ordained.
Well, I think it's from some of the people who he used to hang out with, the ones that he likes to talk a lot about, you know.
I have no love for the idiots.
No?
No. Well, when I needed help, none of them came and helped.
I feel that same way. Actually, where I grew up, there was no such thing as gods. There was the darkness, and that was about it.
Well, where I grew up, it's not literal darkness, but I felt like it.
You and me have a lot in common, I think.
Yeah. So, Jinx, we went back to Iman briefly well, a few weeks ago. And you went back home, right?
Well, what was left of my home, if you could say that, or the crater, I guess, that Thordak left.
Yeah, sorry. I know it's probably not a good memory, but I'm just wondering, is it normal to be scared to return home?
I think it's normal because it's more the fact of you don't know what you're gonna find. Like, because of all the things you could imagine, they become real. Like, for years, I imagined finding my brother, and then I found him, and he never told me that our parents were gone. He hinted at it in his own ways, but he never told me, so I'd hope that they were still there. But part of me did fear that from his tone. So I think it is okay to fear wanting to go home.
Yeah, Palin. Well, we shouldn't lie to families, at least.
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't know if even my family wants me back home at
I'm
this point.
sure they do. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I've just been having these thoughts pretty suddenly this past day. I think maybe I'm too much of a failure.
I don't think that. And my brother would definitely not think that, because you wouldn't be with us right now if you did. So there's that at least to look forward to. But you're definitely not a failure, Azel. You're strong. You're kind of a dragon.
Thank you for your kind words. I suppose I have no idea what dragons of my age should be doing and like how powerful they should be, but
You're the first one I really met besides the red one that me and Tara beat up. You're not really like, are you okay with us like beating up other dragons if we do ever?
well, I guess if you are okay with me like beating and manipulating mortals every once in a while.
I mean, I'm sure. I have to use mortals for blood begs pretty much, so yeah. We have to do what we have to do sometimes, you know?
I guess, yeah. I don't feel kinship towards other dragons that strongly.
Well, hopefully you can grow to feel a kinship towards us.
I hope so too.
Because I feel like you're part of our pack.
I like you guys at least, I think.
Good, and I like you. Also, can I show you something? It's a secret between you and me.
Sure.
She pulls out a sock that has a little face on it, and it has
Right.
two little pink teeth, and she goes, "This is Dr. Death."
Doctor what?
Death.
Oh, okay, Dr. Death. What does Dr. Death do?
I am here to help you in any need you need. See, you talk to me and I come help you. He's a friend.
Ah, wonderful. What usually do you help people with?
Mostly emotional problems. Sometimes I like to charge for a little blood price here and there. But, you know, if you need the help, I am there to listen.
How quaint. Yes. I'm sure I will have need of emotional conversations in the
That's
future.
only one shot of blood, please.
Are you okay with like poisonous blood?
Yes.
Sure, I will. I will make sure to pay you that if I have need of your
No, now.
therapeutical
We talk
service.
now. I need your blood now. This is payment. I don't talk for free.
All right. I will give you some blood, I guess.
Thank you. Jinx drinks it. I've been working on him. What do you think?
Well, it has some striking similarity to Mr. Waffles, but
Yeah. See,
the blood part.
I tried to see if Mr. Waffles would make me a friend, but he told me I have to find a friend myself. So I found Palin Sock.
Valence. Okay. It's a very interesting it's a very interesting friend. And I really like the blood part. You should ask other people too to make contributions.
That's a good idea. Okay. Thank you, Hazel. I suppose we should probably keep watch, huh?
Yeah, they're invisible footprints, obviously.
Yeah. Give me those perception checks, disadvantage.
Nine.
8.
Look out into the vast cavern and beyond your dark vision. There's nothing. Don't see anything that alerts you. In fact, you can't even seem to see these footprints that we're talking about.
Dewdrop must have gave Terabelle some of his tea.
It feels pretty safe. I'm not sure where are even those footprints.
I don't see him. I think we're good. Well, should we wake up the other two?
Yeah, I guess it's time.
All right. Jinx goes and just gives Palin a noogie on the head.
Are we under attack?
No.
So, Desra, why am I being disturbed?
It's your turn to watch.
Oh, surely not. I believe the little
Oh, okay.
goblin fellow was...
Sorry, my mistake, brother. Go back to bed. She goes, what the... Joe Gumbo. Hey, you. Goblin guy.
If Taki Man no wake, me blow up him.
He said you do it by yourself. He's sleeping.
Joe Gumbo gonna glue his hands together.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to bed.
Anything Joe Gumbo does on watch?
Let me see how many region dice I have left. Yes. I have a good number of them. So I'm going to spend 10 minutes making the glue. And then I would like to make a sleight of hand. I'd like to make a sleight of hand check to steal the chessboard.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand.
That was really low, but I got a 19 anyways.
19. Then Palin, perception disadvantage.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you what happens. Yeah. Alright, so Joel Gumbo
17.
is just going to take his time gluing all of the chess pieces to the board. In no particular order. Then Joel Gumbo, still mad, is gonna slip it back and then go back to sleep without watching. This is the way of Joel Gumbo.
All right, so no last watch. Whatever happens, happens. Then you all can awake from your long rest. That which you get.
Feels ominous.
Do we wake
Clearly,
up
all
later
the
in the day
watches went
too?
great.
Yeah.
What?
Do we wake up later in the day because nobody's there to wake us up?
I mean,
Ooh.
so you wake up because the tiny hut vanishes,
Okay.
and so then there's like this noticeable temperature difference, and like environment as like the environment comes in.
Jigs opens her eyes and sees Palin Jogumbo sleeping.
I kicked Palin.
You kick Palin.
Yeah.
Ah. What?
Why are you asleep?
Oh, well, the act of dreaming is central to my
Get up.
prophetic. Yes, certainly.
You were supposed to be watching.
No, I believe my watch, quote unquote, was deferred to our new companion.
You know,
He's-
Palin,
Hmm.
I voiced to you that I was uneasy about this place, and you agreed to do a watch.
I did cast a spell to monitor the mouth of the cave, and it did not trigger. So really, we had nothing to fear. And we went out
Joel
of town.
Gumbo asked, what if thing already in cave?
I look at Dewdrop, and I look at Palin.
Sigh.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, I mean there are likely perils deeper within. Is that the direction that we need to proceed toward? Are we heading in a subterranean direction?
I think maybe tonight it might be a good gesture if you took all our watches.
Oh, given the limitations of my human sight, it's likely a poor outcome, given the darkness. So,
I'm sure Dewdrop can help you with that.
And actually, yeah.
I see. Well, perhaps it would be a nice shift in the established pattern. Sometimes we must do away with our old patterns when they're no longer viable. But Desra, surely you'd prefer to accompany me in a watch.
Of course, brother.
I'd feel very comforted by your presence.
Should we get to lugging?
Yeah.
And as he does
I
every
would like
morning.
Go
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say
you
I'd
got
like to take a look around for more of those footprints, if I could.
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Just regular, since it's.
It would be straight because you're still.
Okay. How is a 26?
I'm trying to cast dark vision yourself again.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you take a peek and you see that there are a almost unbroken line of footprints around where the tiny hut was, out to 3 feet. And inscribed in each of them are like several sigils.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone just chill for a second here. Hey Palin, does this look arcane to you? And I will point some of the sigils out.
Oh. Yes. Can I tell what it means?
Yes, it does. Give me Arcana check.
Oh, that's not very good. 17.
17. It appears to be a type of a thicker version of your alarm spell that if someone passes also allows them to be tracked once they cross.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll murmur that to everyone.
So something's put a trap for us.
It's quite good work. I can attempt dispelling it.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame nobody saw it.
You mean there's actually something out there?
I told you. I pointed it out.
Hazel? I swore there wasn't.
I don't see very well here in this weather.
Well, brother, get to dispelling.
Yes, no need for us to begin assigning blame. I can taking care of
Just
momentarily.
take a step over it.
Oh, allow me to first attempt. So I'll cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Okay. Cast a spell, and you see all the sigils blow away, and it seems to be undone.
Well, it was not of terrible power or complexity. Easily enough addressed.
You're saying that my powers easily dismissed?
No, Terabao, that whoever left this tracking magic for us should not be any threat to us.
All right. Well, we need to get these carts out of here.
I will cast Pass Without Trace. I know we're walking down a hallway, so there's really no hiding, but, just in case it comes up.
In case, something's out there,
Yeah, you never know.
How's work on the super secret thing to drop?
Well, I got a good night's sleep. So that was step 1. I still don't have a spell to do it, so I have to come up with a plan B, but I'm mulling that over right now. We're gonna need an accomplice. We're gonna need somebody who's got more sort of arcane skill, but I'll figure someone out.
I mean, like a goat?
Someone who can cast spells to talk to people far away, and
Oh,
I don't have one in mind yet, but I will come up with someone.
okay.
And I'll lead us into the cave further, or wherever we're going.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Then give me another survival there with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Here we go. Give me something good. Come on. 23.
All right. Moving today, again, somewhat rough path. But you do come across sorry. Because you begin hearing the sound of something struggling. Sounds like metal against stone and great growls.
I will hold the group up as soon as I hear it and kind of point it out. There's something up there.
Is it animal?
Kind of had that vibe. Does it have a animal sound?
Something like that.
All right. Well, maybe it's in pain.
Who's super sneaky here?
I'm pretty sneaky.
Maybe taking a peek.
Joe Gumbo starts the stealth for 28.
Actually, 38 with Fast Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Same for you, Turbo.
All right. I roll a 32.
You see you see a large white dragon.
What?
They seem to be caught up in a type of barbed metal net. They dig deeper, and you'd think they'd get into more, like it would hurt them even more. But around them is fitted and crafted beautiful armor. Inscribed jewels within it. And no saddle. It doesn't look like it's for riding, but for this a particular use of this dragon for battle.
All right. I'm going to head up to it and try to undo the barbed wire.
Looks at you first.
Calm down. I'm trying to get you out.
How would you like to undo the barbed wire? The barbed chain?
I guess by strength. She's going to try to pull it.
Okay. Sure, give me a strength check.
Okay. All right. Just straight strength, or
Yeah, it'd be strength here.
there's not athletics like modifier, right?
Right.
Okay. It's a 26.
Okay. Breathing in for a moment, you hit the barbs, go into your hands, giving you about 5 piercing over the course of this. As you're pulling apart link after link to enough where it finally comes out. You see it is injured as you pull it off. Seems to have, you actually see like packs that it can get access to, things on it. Painfully gets out and shakes a little bit. Ugh.
And I just kind of hold up my hand to just kind of show hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, I just wanted to make, I don't think anybody should be trapped like that.
Thank you. I am a bit embarrassed by the whole situation.
Yeah, don't be. It happens to everybody.
got into trouble as of late.
Yeah. Hey, so maybe you could help me. We were sleeping in this cave earlier, and we saw some invisible people, I guess, walking around. Do you know if they're good or bad?
You saw invisible people?
Well, I didn't see. I saw the footprints.
Oh, makes a lot more sense. No, they're not good.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Hunters that took me. I saw them killed by those things.
Yeah. Well, I'm Terabel.
Stratus.
We got some friends back there. If you're cool with meeting some more folks.
I don't do well with crowds.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. So are you like good health, or that's some pretty cool armor you got? Like, I assume you're probably from like a army or something.
No, just a friend of mine. A friend of mine made it for me.
Yeah.
She was really good at this. A friend of mine, my mother.
Oh. What's her name?
She doesn't like her name said.
Oh.
She's very touchy about it. But yeah.
Yeah, my mother made me some stuff too.
Really? What'd she make you? Starts like putting down some red potions.
She made me this kobold puppet.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah, his name's Mr. Waffles.
Oh.
He talks, Hey, I'm Mr. Waffles.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. But...
I had an idea, but I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, no, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as cool as your stuff, but,
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does it help you through, life's
Actually,
hardships?
yeah, it really does. When I was little, I used to, like, take out all my emotions on people around me. So, like, my friends and everybody, I just, like, beat everybody up. And then my mom got me this, and that kind of helped me not use my fists so much.
Gotcha.
You're not friends with like a red dragon, are you?
I mean, yeah.
Hopefully not the same one.
All right, that was a bit much, but you did just help me out of a chain. So,
Yeah.
like that, a red dragon must be the one red dragon you ran into. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know a lot of dragons.
I've made contact with a lot actually.
So you want to be like pals or something?
What I was gonna say is, I could, I can. Let's see here. I can add something to that puppet of yours.
Oh yeah?
If it's okay. I'm not
Yeah.
improving. Nothing like that. Just maybe an additional. Because I understand sentimental value. Don't want to mess with anything.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, if you know how to add something to Mr. Waffles, I think Mr. Waffles would be very happy.
We use it to help. Depends, I guess, if you find it better to calm oneself or to make sure you always say the truth around him.
I think the truth will set us free.
That was great. Here, and he takes out of his pack this what looks like a pole, and he hits it on the ground, and it expands like many hundred times its size into a big workshop table with tools on it. Like, I mean, your friends are probably going to be waiting. If they need to come over here, that's fine.
They can wait,
All right. I mean,
Yeah, they're making me wait like days before I get to burn down this place. Not this place, but there's another place.
okay.
Yeah, don't worry. This is awful place. And they tricked me into coming out here. And yeah.
Joel Gumbo would like to sleight of hand something, roll something to Tara. Alright. 26.
26.
Alright, so Joel Gumbo is just gonna roll like an oil bomb and a regular bomb to Tara.
You're rolling an oil bomb at me?
I'm rolling it to an inert oil bomb and a fire bomb.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
So if you want to burn down that place, you got the resources.
I get it
to
now.
literally
I was
do it.
worried there for a second. It's like, I don't want to attack the dragon. Okay, I got you now. Hey, thanks, Joe Gumbo.
All right. So what y'all do? This process to take an hour or two, and he's like, "All right, I put this over here."
Just sitting there.
All right.
Brother, where did she go?
They're definitely dead, right? Like they're for sure dead.
So we going then?
Let's move on. They're surely dead.
Okay.
We should go check that out.
Yes, very well. Okay.
I mean, yeah. So you just keep going, without,
Yeah.
or are you checking it out?
Oh no, we're trying to find where our friends went.
You're trying to find where they went. Okay.
Jinx wasn't. She's gonna keep going.
So those of you do see Terrell sitting, and there's this large station where this enormous dragon, this would be adult size, working at this table. They've got these goggles on now that like extend out into pinpoints as they're
We're just chatting.
from their claws. They've attached these very tiny metal manipulators that sort of they click and they do the very fine work instead of their large claws, just working on the puppet. Go, yeah. So.
Yeah, so that's really why I miss the doorbell so much, you know.
She sounds fantastic. I have to meet her. You said Rodhold?
Yeah, that's the last time last place I knew she was at.
Oh, I'll have to stop.
Hey Tara, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I was just talking to my new friend. Everybody, well, I don't want to introduce you if you don't want your name known.
It's fine. I figured you'd all come eventually, unless you just were going to ignore and leave her to be like dragon food. Not, I mean, theoretical dragon food. Stratus.
Stratus, it's nice to meet you.
Yes. And, oh, I didn't realize you already have dragon friends. Fantastic.
Yeah. Wait, I do know that, right?
Yeah, you do know that.
Yeah, Aesol. This is Stratus. Stratus, this is Aesol.
Oh, it's not every day that I meet another dragon out here.
Oh. What happened to you?
What do you mean?
I mean, you did it was an accident? We just born? I'm sorry. You can point to some of the scars. I've been hurt, and I see that you can't talk except through that manipulating. Really well done, though. By the way, I mean, sorry. It looks like people have hurt you.
Well, it's far from an accident, but I guess it's normal to be curious about it. You know how it is in the Empire, right? So, yeah, it happened.
Was there Dalian Empire?
No, the Iron Authority, where we are right now.
Oh, the Authority. They find you, capture you, raise you from an egg.
Yes. Well,
All of it. I was found by humanoids too. Much better ones, unfortunately. For its worth, I'm sorry.
thank you for your sentiments, I suppose.
Hmm. Well. Anyway, this is about done.
Great. Wow.
All right, so triggered a little bit from our conversation. The way this works is you put on your hand, and then you can do your voice. Love the voice. Hi, I'm Mr. Waffles. Once everyone responds, "Hi, Mr. Waffles," it'll trigger the effect.
Great.
Yes.
Do you all want to try it out?
Oh, definitely.
And what is the effect?
Don't worry about it.
Triggered?
Let's just do it, right?
Couldn't be more excited.
So I put on the puppet. Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Waffles.
Hi, Mr. Waffles.
What happens?
We have a dragon's smith at our disposal, and we've chosen to improve our
Joe Gumbo will say nothing to ruin the surprise.
All right.
Palin.
Yep.
Palin,
Yes, hello.
are you intending to backstab all your friends?
So there is like a little bit of a shimmer of light. Dewdrop is automatically affected by Zone of Truth because he said hi, Mr. Waffles. Everyone else, this is going to be a DC 23 Wisdom save
Ooh,
that he put on this thing.
that's no joke.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh, Palin. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, gosh.
So you do know you're affected if you are affected, and you can choose not to answer. You can only say the truth.
Do I intend to backstab my friend? No, certainly not.
Okay.
And Terabao, what you see is like as this went out, you no longer see Mr. Waffles, but you see out of his eyes,
Ooh.
and everyone
Whoa.
affected has a white aura around them.
Nice.
Dang. Mr. Waffles is OP.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Stratos, our new friend, are you at all familiar with this? With previous folks who've been charged with escorting spice like this through this area?
And he looks. Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. I would say, for what it's worth, Terror, he is not affected by Zone of Truth.
Of course.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah. Well, you see, we're somewhat concerned with the contents. They are quite sensitive, of significance, and I'm afraid that if we deliver them, that I may even further compromise this prophecy, and that it's barely maintaining core integrity as it is, and I've sacrificed so much that it may all be for naught. I mean, is enough to drive one insane. I'm sure you could.
I mean, a prophecy is going to come true no matter what, right?
Right.
Mr. Dragon, my brother's getting at is, would you open these crates for us, because we ourselves cannot, since we are hired to escort them, but we feel like there is something detrimental to this land in them.
Maybe not all of them, so that we
At
can
least
still finish
just
the
one.
mission.
I mean,
Maybe if you were to smash.
why
one
do you need
open,
me? Oh,
great.
I see.
Because
And then
we
we
could
can let
say that
Ghost carry
we were
it.
attacked by a white dragon. Yes. Cover story.
So, you just wait. You think? I mean, yeah, I guess that's how this word is, right? Like you show dragon mouths, oh, attacked by a dragon. Everyone's just going to believe that the dragon did it. Yeah, you're right.
It's just how humanoids are.
Yes, they're despicable.
I mean, why can't your dragon do it?
She has been paid to escort this. I mean, I'll pay you to do it if you want.
Uh, How about you want me to do this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking of my next question for Palin. Palin, what do you think of Carabao?
Well, I think she's one of the most powerful remaining options for the construct or the engram or the she has a role to play, and I believe she'll play it quite well. I am concerned that her lack of caution may jeopardize our efforts. I'm also concerned that she might kill me, and I need this body to sustain for at least another, I believe, year or so. And I find it concerning that every new resource I tap seems to be further and further from divine influence, when initially I had my pick of all the gods to ensnare in this endeavor. It's just like joking the words out, like, well.
Joe Gobbo don't know any Deirdres, but Joe Gobbo do know a Juju bean.
I'm not sure, but somebody has the banner. Because we did not take that with them.
Okay, that was like kind of key to our
Yeah.
our composition there.
So I'm sorry. What was the question?
Oh,
Travis?
they were. Let's just say I don't like to do stereotypical dragon stuff, smashing things in particular. And they wanted me to break apparently your contract in law, blame it on all dragon kind. And the point is,
I'm starting to feel bad about it. I think maybe we can make a different plan.
Guys.
Yeah, the point
it
is,
sounds bad
here's the
now.
thing. You let me out of that net, so you asked me to do it. I'm going to do it for you.
I'm not gonna do that.
Joel Gumbo just want to point out they assume goblins all know goblins.
Guys, why don't listen? If you need somebody to take the fall, I'll go break it.
But you can't, because you're paid, and that's why I was looking for an opportunity.
Joel Gobbo tired of this. Joel Gobbo pulls out a vial and throws it.
Oh God, duck cover.
What?
Where?
He's gonna throw it at the box.
What is it?
What'd you throw? You got to tell us what's up.
I'm casting Wall of Force to myself.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind Palin.
So a gray ooze spawns on top of the box by just squeezing its way out of the vial.
Oh, fantastic. There are screams around the cavern. Oh.
Oh no.
Thank you, but it's got your smell, not mine. And he vanishes.
My Stratus.
And then you hear the wings go as he's turned invisible and starts flying away.
Yeah.
Watch out for the big one!
Okay. I put away Mr. Waffles. I guess we're in for a fight.
Joel Gumbo's gonna hop on the gray ooze.
Incidentally, though, the Grey Ooze is able to get through the and there is here many packets of spice.
Joel Gumbo, just want to say you dum-dums.
Something you would like to do with this?
Huh.
Wait, to be clear, the boxes are open now, or
One box.
okay?
Because the Grey Ooze went through the wood, is what I'm understanding.
But
Wait
just
a minute.
mundane spice? That can't be right.
Wait, what if it was the box? Like, like a Munster box.
I mean, you haven't inspected the spice, but it's up to you.
What's in the spice, guys?
Are we feeling under threat of imminent attack, though?
Oh,
I hope
Okay.
so.
So maybe let's deal with that and then the spice, assuming we live long enough.
It could be the spice that's the threat.
Throwing are these like packaged spice? So there are like multiple, or is it just like in the box?
so it's a big box, and within that are packages of spice, and they seem to all have within them like different address, like markings that you assume are addresses.
I
Oh,
see.
that's why we weren't supposed to open them. Hmm. Okay, I'd like to look around for some danger.
Okay.
Oh, I'll inspect the spice. I mean, I'll cast Detect Magic and.
Danger,
Will Robinson, danger!
Well, we'll say this. Dewdrop, I would say you become acutely aware of there are things moving. Specifically, you see what looks like large pools of blood climbing around the ceiling and the walls.
Great. Awesome.
And
I
your
would like-
senses will give you this, so you cannot. There is something coming. There's a vibration within either the ground or the air. It's hard to tell where it is, but you know it is something entirely not right. Is coming like very quickly. Initiative, please.
Oh!
Oop.
Oh, question, GM. Would I be rolling separately for my ooze? It technically does not go
Just
with my turn,
Just
but-
give it with you. I don't. It's too complicated.
Thank you.
I just let it go with players because I don't.
That's
I
why I
don't.
wanted to check, just in case.
I'm
Especially when
rolling
people summon
separately
10 wolves.
for Mr. Waffles.
Look, I can't summon 10 yet.
I know.
I can do 7 if I'm crazy enough, though.
So need Jinx and Aesol.
18.
18 also.
18, but my dex is lower than my sister's.
Alphabetical. unless we really need to be elsewise, we can check it because it's a lot there. Oh, Joe, no, good to go. So I got Tara, then Dewdrop. That you all can tell me. I got Ishol, Jinx, Palin. What order do you want to go in?
I'll go last.
I guess Jinx can go first because, yeah, she's probably more dexterous.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. So let's get the map here.
Zima?
There we go.
Ooh, very narrow.
Nice.
Matt bought me a dungeon,
Yeah.
but it's small.
Are those warlock tiles?
Dwarven Forge.
Oh, dwarven. Ooh.
Well, what about a Don John?
You guys are marked yellow. I gotta go get a great ooze.
We were trying out some different tiles,
Cool.
and Dwarven Forge not quite what we're looking for. Good, just not our precise stuff.
No, we found one that has half walls. I can't wait for that.
By the way, I do appreciate the color markers.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that
All you
helps
guys
a ton.
ever have to do is ask.
Okay, Terabo, it's your turn.
I have been sick as a dog, so I have not painted any minis. Z, you are that gray one.
Okay,
And I'm
so
looking through.
the right now they can see the 3 red ones there, the bloody ones that are. We put a triangle around the walls there, our department.
I didn't understand a word you just said to me.
Basically, place them so they surround, but they're on the walls.
Which oozes?
The 3, the dragon blood oozes.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Those are the bad guys, right? The red things.
Yes. I just
Okay.
gotta prove. Yeah, I'll use red on red. Why not? That'll work. Let me find my sticky. Red. Red.
Yeah, let's get on that. What you can see what you're doing. There
Oh,
we go.
sorry.
Oh, jeez.
That's a great one. Red. That also got me sticky stuff.
All right, there we go.
One more. There's an overhead if you need it.
All right.
So your turn.
Okay. My first thing, a bonus action, will be to take potion speed here. And I'm going to go up to, let's see, how high are those things from me?
Currently, they are 10 feet above the ground,
10 feet. Okay.
which means that they are within your range.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So what I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and use Haymaker with the hasted in there. And that'll be a plus. Well, I got to see if I hit here. Whoops. All right, that's a 32 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 42 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Nice.
And already used bonus, so I will end my turn right there.
Perfect. Dewdrop. You're muted, you drop.
It's just me again talking with my mute on. I will reach into my pocket, pull out an acorn, cast daylight on it, and chuck it into the middle of the room. And
Okay,
then
nice.
so that's a 60-foot sphere of daylight, then a 60-foot sphere of dim light.
That's the room.
Yeah, I kind of figured. And then can I have an overhead view just to see where I want to position myself? Do we have one?
Yep. You're in this back corner here.
Gotcha.
Right. In that case,
where am I
as you cast that, you can see an ooze that looks like it carries with it like eyes and creatures screaming within it.
And where do I see that?
Above you.
Yeah. Is that the big thing I hear coming, or is that
Put it on
something
top.
different?
Yeah, I think it's coming. It's about 120 feet, like onto the ceiling.
Oh
It's
my
kinda
god.
looks down and notices.
So pretty.
I will point that out to everyone. I'm just gonna step back into the corner there. I want to be kind of as far away from any of these baddies as I can be. Yeah, it's moving me on back into the corner if it looks perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, bonus action. I start running and up the walls, and as I start running, my fur starts sprouting from my skin, and I turn into a wolf as I will run up towards the closest ooze and make my attacks.
Got it. Is that a new one there?
Recklessly, Great Weapon Master.
Nice.
So here we go. That's going to be a 22
That hits.
for 24 magical slashing damage. Second attack is going to be a dirty 20
Hits.
for 28 magical slashing damage. And I stand there and I take a look of the blood.
Mhm.
Yummy.
Aesol.
If I have a 60-foot cone, is it possible to get like the two blood thingies next to me? If I move back a little bit. Yeah.
Come over here, you can get all three. But then you're gonna hit your party.
Oh, probably not hitting my party.
Well, if you still come over here on this side, you can hit these two without hitting anyone.
Okay, that's great. I'll go over there and cast Draconic Transformation. So that is a Dex 21 save from the oozes.
That's the one Terabelle was hitting, and the one not hit yet.
Okay. Yeah, they're both gonna fail.
Okay, let me roll damage real quick.
Get over who's got the safe spells.
So 28 points of force damage. And I would like to cast as an action Tasha's Mind Whip at the big guy if I can reach it. How far away is it?
It's
again?
120 feet.
Oh, I will distance spell Tasha's Mind Whip on it, and it gets disadvantage on Intelligence 21 save.
Gonna try to eat first.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and burn a legendary resistance.
Okay, so 7 points of psychic, and I would like to move further away from the party as a whole. So like maybe a bit 2 screen left. I should have like at least 30 more feet of movement. Yeah, great. Thank you. That's my turn.
I'm within 30 feet of the 3 dragon oozes on the
Hold
wall.
on 1 second, though.
Sorry.
All right, so it's one. Who's the one that Terabo had on some stuff? We'll aim a 30-foot cone.
Where's the name in it?
Well, to get as many as possible.
Oh! It can get everyone but Jinx and Azel. And the Grey Ooze.
Okay. So the rest of you, besides Jink and Aesel, I do need a dex save. This is 14.
And the Grey Ooze is safe.
Yeah. And if you succeed, that is a 13 acid damage. And just tell me if you fail.
Palin fails.
Okay, Palin, you will take 26 acid, and Palin's brought within 30 feet of this.
Is Joe Gumbo with his ooze or no?
Next to it, then. Hold up to 30 feet close.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The ooze is not in it.
The Ooze is not, but Gumbo is.
Alright. Thank you. That's why I wanted to know. I'll roll then. Alright, what is the save?
14.
I got a 14!
Alright, and then just 13 acid.
I have evasion!
Ah!
There
I'm
you go.
gonna flavor it as the ooze not even bothering to attack Joel Gumbo.
Nice. So it gets right up to. So Palin gets brought up to it. Then it'll go ahead and large blood pseudopod comes towards Palin.
Nom nom nom!
For 12. Will not hit. And then Palin's your turn.
Am I more than 30 feet away from the other 2 dragon blood oozes?
Okay. I don't think you're more.
I'm gonna double check. I know not this one. Yeah, no, he can't because he was right next to that one and got pulled 30.
Yeah, so no.
So now
Okay.
you're all of them.
So he'll brandish the staff of Magus with the Doom Blade fused onto its base. And I'll just say it's kind of pointing outwards like a Reaper's scythe. And he is going to vanish, beginning the first of 3 of his Steel Wind strikes. He's hitting the one right in front of him first. That's a 30 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 37 force damage. He'll just go clockwise. Second one is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is
That's the
20
Jinx one, babe.
Oh, okay. 26 force damage, and then the final one is a 19 to hit again.
Hits.
And that's a great roll. That's 49 points of force damage. And that will be my turn.
All right. So we got the one near Jinx. It's going to start off doing the same thing with its 30-foot cone.
Yeah, that's a little different. Where's the cone? Literally just had the cone. There. Okay. Yeah, that one can get Palin, Gabo, and Tara.
Okay. Palin, Gabo, Terra, go ahead and give me the dex saves.
Palin fails.
25. I'm gonna flavor it as I'm not bothering to attack Joe Gobbo.
Got it. All right. So with the success there, Terry takes 7. Palin, that's 14.
And he's back over here.
And he's
again.
pulled back over there.
How'd you drop? I missed you.
He's just ping-ponging off the walls of the cave.
And it goes for a pseudopod attack for 25 to hit Palin.
That time it hit.
I will shield. It's me to 26 AC.
Then Joe Gumbo.
Alrighty, where's the angry dwarf? Tara Bell.
Oh, she's right here.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to her. And
Careful, she'll stab you.
yep, I'm gonna jab her in the back. And I will flavor it as like the wounds open up and pus begins to flow out, and then that solidifies into ooze like wings. You have a potion of flying that has been injected into you.
Ooh, nice.
And then how far are the oozes?
Well, since you just moved up to Terabell, this one is 10 feet up from you. This one is 5, 10, 15, then 10 up. And this
All
one
right.
is 15, then 10 up.
How far away did I move from my ooze? How far away is the ooze from me?
Your ooze, well, he keeps falling, but he's right here. And you were right here. So now you're 10 feet from your ooze.
Alright, go get him! Blatt Jr. Blatt Jr. can move 30 feet and can climb.
Okay, well, he can go flank with Jinx then.
Yeah! Can he flank with Jinx or no?
Any Matt? Can ooze flank with Jinx? He's in position for
Yeah.
Okay, then, yes.
Alright, I need to look up this again because I got really excited to use
Now I
it.
gotta make it look like Block Jr. Okay,
Yeah.
that's our list for next week.
Oh, don't worry. The one I gave Palin is named Palin Jr.
Don't think I won't put Palin's head in an ooze.
Do it. Alright, alright, I'm looking real quick because I need to see if it uses my stuff to hit. Alright, sorry, my apologies. Really excited to use this. Ah, they do. Alright, lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, so let me get a D20. And did they flank or not? I'm sorry.
Yes, they did. Why am I so loud?
Double 18s!
Nice.
Nice.
Plus, like 10.
How are you that quiet? And I'm like 10 feet from it.
I don't know. Witchcraft. Alright, so, let me roll my damage.
Don't
first.
share my secrets.
Give me the damage.
Alright, sorry. Alright, that will be, let me see. Yes. Alright, so that will be, 8 bludgeoning damage and, 8 acid damage for, 16 damage.
That's the Jinx one.
Very good.
Alright, and that will be the end of their turn. And then I have an action left, I believe.
Does that do
I'm
magical bludgeoning?
No.
No.
And then for my other action, let me think real quick, because I'm going to drink a potion of heroism, and that'll be then my turn. Thank you.
You want to use any more of your movement? Or
To move away from the cone if possible. The 30-foot cones, yes.
5.
I highly doubt Terabel will try to murder me immediately.
They were wings.
All right, let's see here. The big thing up top, it's not its turn yet, but part of its fun moves. It's going to go ahead and lash out at Terra, then Dewdrop, then Jinx.
Rude.
So the Terra attack is only an 18 for a miss.
You have advantage on Jinx, Matt,
Okay.
because reckless.
So Dewdrop, that's only a 17. And then Jinx, 23.
It.
All right, that is 26 acid damage.
Mm.
All right, the last ooze down here will do its cone.
Are they allowed to move?
Yeah, they can move before they do the cone.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because does it matter if he gets his buddy in it?
No.
And he's gonna stay where he is. He's gonna get Dewdrop, Palin, and Jinx.
All right, Dewdrop, Palin, Jinx, deck saves.
Good move, Gumbo.
31.
8.
All right, so Palin, you would take 24 acid damage.
Had to
The
move
rest
it
would
over.
take 12. And Palin, you were pulled right to him. Woo.
Just getting
Go
pulled back
ahead.
and forth.
Yeah. It strikes with a 23 to hit.
He still got shield up.
And, yeah, I guess you do. Yep. Perfect. And do need, let's see here. Palin's like Palin's the only one really wearing metal armor, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. In that case, Palin, there is a jet of corrosive slime that is spewed from above upon you. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
No. 18?
18 fails.
Oh, man.
From this one, that will be 67 acid damage.
Oh shit!
Oh, no, guys. I'm down.
And all metal weapons you have, including magic, are -1 now. So what they do, and all metal armor you have, including magical ones, have a permanent -1 to
I
them.
think that's his least
yeah.
concern right now. Not like the dragon warned you about the big guy.
It'll stay where it is. Then Terabel.
All right. Terabel will fly up and attempt to attack this giant ooze thing with her.
Oh,
she's-
all the way up.
She's going to use the bottle,
How much fly speed do you have?
however much the spell gives me.
Are you going after the
Which spell?
The effect from the potion of flying.
Okay, so how much is that?
I believe it's the fly spell speed. I can look it up right now. But also, I believe she has speed on her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hasted. I don't know if that matters.
Flying speed is 60 feet.
Okay, so hasted flying speed is 120, so you can get
She's
up there.
going all the way up to the big guy.
Perfect.
Okay,
Alright.
I gotta put a bigger statue on then.
All right. I get up there. I'm going to use my potion bottle from earlier to smack him with it.
Yeah, we got to get the big guy up there.
All right.
But yeah, okay, cool. So you go to smack.
All right. I roll a 30. Dirty 30. Huh.
That'll hit.
All right. That does 18 bludgeoning. I'm going to try to grapple this thing.
Okay.
What size creature is this?
So,
Oh dear
okay,
lord.
yeah, there he is. Huge.
Huge. Okay.
My pretty little baby.
Okay. So I don't get advantage then. Okay.
I will tell you though, you reach in and you cannot grab it. Your hand just passes through.
Just passes through.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mixed in there.
That makes me angry. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna pick up one of my torches and start smacking them with it. So I've got my second attack here. That's a 21 to hit.
And your improvised weapons become magical, right?
That is correct.
Cool.
Did that hit?
That what was it? 20 something?
21.
Yep, hit.
That one does 20 bludgeoning. I'll smack him again for the third. That's 23 to hit.
Hits.
That one does 17 bludgeoning. Hasted action attack. That's a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And that does 20 bludgeoning. And then I will go ahead and use my action surge.
Nice.
And smack him again for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That one does 17 bludgeoning. Smack him again for a 36 to hit.
Yeah.
That one does 20 bludgeoning. And final attack is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
And that one does 22 bludgeoning.
Damn.
And I just look at him and I'm like, should have let me grapple you. And that's my turn.
All right. And your turn, it reaches out for 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is 24 poison damage.
Oh, that's half to 12.
Nice. And you are poisoned.
I'm resistant to the poison condition.
Resistant to it?
Whatever stout halfling. It's kind of weird.
You get advantage on saves?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're poisoned. It's not a save, it just happens.
Okay.
All right. So then you have disadvantage on attacks. The poison condition. And then Dewdrop.
Okay. Palin is out. How far away from me is Palin?
Find out. 5, 10, 15.
Okay. And will I be in melee with any of the bad guys if I run up to Palin?
Your reach, Matt.
Oh, yeah. Their reach is 10 feet.
No, you're all right because they're up 10 feet and you're 5 feet away from the wall.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna grab Palin by the ankle, and I will cast heal. And he will get 74 healing. And then I'm saying, look, buddy, you got to get out of here. You can't be standing in the middle of these guys. And I'm going to use my hidden paths to send him 30 feet back into the hallway we came from so he can kind of pick a better strategy than standing in between all the bad guys, and hope that he does it.
Nice.
And then I should have 15 feet of movement left. If that's true, I will just thread the needle there and keep going past those bad guys deeper into the room to try to see. Do I see what that hallway behind me now leads to? Is it another room over here, or
It's just like more cave, essentially.
okay?
I'm putting
Yeah.
Phelan on.
So I'll move whatever 15 feet I have left toward that cave.
Well, that's where you're staying, right there.
Okay, that's my movement. Okay, got it. And that's it for me.
And yeah. Oh, perfect. So, into that turn, it's going to lash out again at Terabel. For 22 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Then. Perfect. Then it's going to be a square area 10 feet on either side. It wants to get some people in it. There. So ideally, it's going to, I think, try to get Dewdrop and Palin.
Phelan's 30 feet out in the other hallway.
With the Dewdrop or no?
No, opposite way.
Okay. Is Dewdrop next to somebody?
Give me a second, I'll look. No, nobody's within 10 feet of anyone.
Okay.
They all spread out.
Cool. Then it'll grab. Try this with Jinx.
Oh, I guess technically the Ooze and Jinx are within 10 feet of each
Yeah,
other.
it's more or less two enemies. Very cool. It'll go Jinx as the ground beneath you becomes slimy.
Oh no.
And I need a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 29.
That does it. You don't slip and fall. Good.
What about the Grey Ooze?
Oh, the gray ooze? Actually, no one would affect that.
Okay.
Funny enough. Then Jinx, it's your turn.
Out of the corner of my eye, I watched my brother go down, which puts me into a rage. And then I attack, not recklessly since I'm already flanking, but Great Weapon Master. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's going to be
Let's
32
go.
magical slashing damage.
Oof.
Next attack.
That's going to kill it.
Okay, then I have 50 feet of movement. Can I run to the other one or not?
Any of them. Which one you want?
I'm going to the next one. So
Next most damaged or just.
next one that's damaged, yeah.
Okay, that's
That
what the Terabel was wailing on.
All right, that would have been a 25 to hit for 20 or 25 to hit for 26 magical slashing damage.
Nice.
And yeah, that will be my turn as I'm now raging in.
Right, and Aesol.
Can I get into a position where I can hit both of the small oozes with a 60-foot cone?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I will do that and use my bonus actions to do a breath weapon. That's a dexterity 21 save from both.
Got it. Yep, they're going to fail.
That's 25 points of force.
All right. The one is obliterated.
I'm guessing that's the one Jinx just hit.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to fly up 20 feet ish, seeing what just happened to the ground back there, and distance spell Tasha's mind whip again at the big guy. So intelligence 21 save with disadvantage, please.
Got it.
Nice.
That's an 8. Remind me of the mind whip. That makes it only have to be able to move attack.
Yeah, move or action or bonus action on its turn and no reactions, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. It'll take that.
Okay, 11 points of psychic.
Okay, then Palin.
I'll get to the entrance of the main chamber, and if I can, with 30 feet of movement, and then I'll cast Psychic Lance up at Big Boy. Is he more than 120 feet away?
Up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Right.
I know he was pretty far. Because if I can reach him with 120 feet, then I'll do.
You may have to move in a little bit, but you probably could.
Okay. Well, I think 30 feet of movement. I think I was 30 feet out when Dewdrop moved me.
Yeah, 30 feet from where you were laying on the floor.
Oh, not from necessarily from the entrance. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll use whatever I can to at least be able to peek in and hit.
Okay,
reach
get there. Sounds good.
So that's an intelligence save of 20.
All right. It's 11. It will use legendary resistance.
Okie dokie. That is 24 psychic damage halved to 12. And then I will, if I have any movement left, I'll pop back out of the room. And then as a bonus action, what do I have? Nothing I want to use. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
30 from where he was.
Then Joe Gumbo.
You're in that doorway.
All right. How far is Jinx from me?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 10 feet up a wall.
I don't think I can reach that. Could I have my ooze move to me? Then mount it, and then could move the rest of its speed to get to Jinx. And dash if it has to.
Which speed does it have?
30.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna have to dash.
Alright, that works for me. Also, you'll notice that Joe Gumbo is not dissolving on impact with this ooze. In which case, I will then use my bonus action to jab the angry person with a potion of growth. So now they're scaling the wall like a titan.
Nice.
That's not terrifying at all.
And that leaves me with my action. Is there any oozes within 30 feet of me that are not mine?
Yes. There's one
Alright,
left
I'm good.
back to the wall.
How many people are on it?
None.
I'm gonna throw a bomb at it, and I'll prime it with my action, and it will be a psionic bomb, which I'm not quite sure how to flavor yet, but I imagine it has a lot of fumes that make it hard to think.
Got it.
Let me roll that for 26 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. I forgot to say I was going to add damage dice, so I'm not going to do that, but I will use Fury of the Fall. The small, not the fall. I'm not foreshadowing my death. Since it is a psionic bomb, it uses very small d6s for its damage instead of d10s. And it will be a wisdom save, but a wisdom save instead of dexterity. So let me roll my damage.
All right, it's going to fail that.
Alright, that will be 17 psychic damage from a exploding bomb.
Nice.
Alright, that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. It'll position how it can. It does have 20 here, and it's going to do another expulsion of slime.
Is that the cone?
Yep.
Jinx. How tall does the cone go up?
30 feet.
Okay, so Jinx, Gabo, Slime, Azel.
Okay. Jinx, Gobble, Slime, Aesol, dexterity saving throw.
23 for me.
17.
To DC is 14, so if you succeeded, that will be 13 acid damage. A fail is 27.
None for Gabo.
I don't think anyone failed.
Nope.
Okay,
32.
awesome. And then we'll reach out to Jinx. Try to hit for a dirty 20.
Miss.
All right. The big guy here. Yeah, it's gonna do it.
Remember, he's got.
Yeah, just all over. Just eject slime all over you, Tara. Just the acid burns. It's just moving, almost engulfs you, making you twirl around inside of it. I need a dex save.
Okay. Uh, 17?
17 a fail, so that is 54 acid.
I don't think so. I'm going to use a feature for that.
Mhm.
It is called Indomitable. I'm
Okay.
going to re-roll. For a dirty 20?
Fails,
God damn.
unfortunately.
What is this thing CC?
All right, so that is 54. And anything metal on you will take a -1.
Nothing metal.
Yeah. That would also be if you have any metal objects you would later use
Nope.
for your stuff. Very good. Then, Terabo, it is your turn.
All right. So I still got my my torch. So I am going to be continuing some attacks at disadvantage. First one is a 25.
Yep, that'll hit.
That one will do. It'll be 14 plus 6 for 20 bludgeoning. Next attack. Disadvantage is a 36.
Nice.
And that one is 13 bludgeoning. The next one is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And that one does 17 bludgeoning. And then I have my hasted. For 27 to hit. And that one does 16 bludgeoning. And that will be my turn.
You got it. Dewdrop.
Okay. I will cast Moonbeam on the ooze in the corner.
I'm assuming you're putting it so it's not hitting Jinx.
Yeah, it's a 5 foot
I know how big it
space.
is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I prefer not to hit my friends. And
Last
it's
time you didn't give a shit about your friends, so
it's fair. And it's a con 21 save.
Okay. It's on the slime down there. Got it. 16?
No. Give me something. Oh gosh, not a great roll. 6 whole radiant damage. Wow, that was a bad roll. 2 2s, 2 1s.
Okay, that's usually when it starts its turn, but we'll just count that for now.
Okay.
Right?
And then I will move to the corner where Aesel used to be. So that unoccupied, yeah.
All right. In your turn, it will reach out to lash at Terra.
I thought it could only use its turn. I didn't think it could use reaction.
At the end of it doesn't have reactions, but it does have legendary actions.
Oh, I forgot about the legend.
I'm not affected by Mind Whip. So that's a 23 to hit, Terra.
Miss.
All right. And then Jinx.
Okay, how far away am I from the big one up top?
You're up the wall 10, so 110, but you will take an opportunity attack.
Okay. Oh. I can't get closer without entering Moonbeam, so
No, you
Yeah.
put Moonbeam on the other side, so you can still punch that one.
oh, okay. Then I will. Yeah, I'll make my 2 attacks on that first. That's going to be a dirty 20 on the first one
That hits.
for 29 magical slashing.
Don't forget your D4s.
Oh yes, I have a D4. That's actually 32 magical slashing.
Nice.
And the second attack is going to be a 17.
All right. 17 hits.
And that's going to be 28 plus. So third.
Right. How do you want to kill it?
You just watch Jinx carve it up, and as she's catching the blood of it
Yes.
in her mouth, drinking it, and then she looks up, and her movement, she goes running up the wall 50 feet, and as she does, she free action throws her sword down, and you watch her light her claws as a bonus action with the up in fire. She takes damage.
Nice. You're running up the
Yeah.
wall.
Yes, I'm throwing my sword down, so it's not on me. as I go closer to that creature. I don't want to have my metal sword with me.
Thanks for the sticky stuff, man.
Okay. Hmm.
So she went 50 feet up, so she's 60 from the creature.
Okay. Right by your feet. This creature throws slime right at you, and it's a wall and around you. I need a strength save.
You got this.
With advantage, I believe.
Oh yes, because I'm enlarged, and I'm raging, and I'm a wolf anyways. That's a dirty 20.
Fail.
Ooh.
You are restrained. Comes up around.
Okay.
I will give you that you do feel like it is flammable. But
So I have to use an action then, because my hands are on fire technically.
I would say you'd probably have to at least attack it.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you do it at the end of your turn. So, but it will flammable like a web is, and it will burn you as well. But
That's fine. Yeah.
yeah, it's probably better than what we something on it. So, Aesol.
I will move 40 feet up so I can hit the big guy with a 60-foot cone, potentially. Without hitting my friends, if possible. That's a Dex 21 save.
Okay, cool. Let's see how we do this. Only 19.
Okay, so 11 points of force damage. I'm rolling so bad. And I am going to actually drop my concentration on Draconic Transformation, and I am going to do Summon Draconic Spirit and place my dragon right next to the ooze thing.
Nice.
And it's going to make 3 attacks. Roll.
It's flank.
Oh, it's a nat 20, and a 33, and a 34 to hit. I'm assuming they hit.
Yeah.
Does that give Parabel flanking? Yes or no? No. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to roll damage. That's just 6 plus. Okay, so. Um, 55 points of damage.
Is that force?
Oh no, that's piercing. Does that work?
Piercing. Does it say its attacks are magical?
Oh,
don't
I never
think
thought
so
about
for
it.
Summon
I
Dragon.
suck.
Yeah.
Oh, is passing a creature an object interaction or an action on my part?
Giving something
Is
to
that-
somebody?
Yeah, giving, like, for example, my summon Draconic Spirit an item.
Oh, yeah, that'd be free action.
Okay, then I can I, like, because I didn't realize it was a magical attack, can I say I summon it next to me and I give it an item before I let it fly 60 feet up to the creature? Or is that...
So you
If it's
give it
too much, I
something
can-
to do.
Yeah, I want to give it my Insignia of Claws.
Okay.
Nice. I see what you did.
What does that do?
Makes its natural attacks magical, I think.
Okay, and
Yeah,
it's not
give it a-
attunement. You just have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
just
know
have
this
to
because
have.
I-
Yeah, you do it. Yep, 100%.
Don't forget they're like plus
Yeah.
1 attacks now, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but
And
it didn't
damage.
really matter this round. So it's 55
right.
points
Yep,
of
the
magical
damage
piercing.
goes through. Absolutely.
Nice.
And I'm going to do a breath weapon attack, and it's fire damage for 21 dex save.
Okay. 27.
Oh, it takes 2 points of fire damage.
All right,
Um,
it's resistant, so it'll take 1.
Oops. Okay. And by the way,
Can I get
I
one?
am going to be resistant to acid. I'm going to pick acid for this one. That's my turn.
Okay, good. And then Palin.
I poke my head in the room. Pew pew. Mind laser. Psychic lance at 4th level. It's a DC 20 intelligence check.
Okay. $21.
Oh, darn. That will be 12 points of psychic damage, and I'll pop back around the corner, and that'll be my turn.
Got it. Then 29 to hit Terabel.
Yeah.
Right. That is 19 acid damage. And then Jogumbo.
Hello. Thinking. How far away is the dragon from me?
It's all the way up there, isn't it? 110 feet.
How far up am I from the wall?
How much? 10.
What's the next closest ally to me that's trying to get up to that thing?
Well, Jinx is already halfway up. I don't think Palin wants to get up there. 20 to Dewdrop.
I'll have my ooze dash up the wall to get me next to Jinx. And then, just jab him with a potion of healing. For, I believe it's a maximum of 10, right? It's 2d4 plus 2. Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled 2 4s then for 10.
There you
And then I take an action to dodge. That will be the end of my turn.
Got it.
No, wait. Actually, I remember what I was going to do. Not action to dodge. Jinx is in a slime thing that you said was flammable, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I remember what I was going to do. I forgot it. Just tell that. I'm going to throw a bomb at Jinx. And-
So you're gonna crawl up, heal her, go back down, and throw a bomb?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
And, I'll use the Regent dice to make it 1d10 extra damage plus my intelligence modifier.
Okay, so you're doing fire damage there?
Yeah. For 25.
Okay, so Jinx takes 25.
I use precision bomb, so Jinx automatically saves and
Okay.
takes no damage.
All right, perfect. And
I
then
just wanted to troll the
slime
there.
burns up, dealing 24 fire to Jinx.
Alright, that's all I got.
All right. Tara, you begin hearing a voice in your head. You are powerful. I need you. I need you now. Must devour and consume as the slime rolls around you once more. Give me a dex save.
Alright, that's a 19.
It will fail.
I'm gonna try my last Indomitable then. Nat 20 for 25.
Ooh,
That succeeds.
nice.
Very good. So you will go ahead. And that will be 23 acid damage. F. And then we will come to the rest next week.
Oh
For
man.
top of the order. We're watching so much to see as they take care of the son of a gun.